Kylee, before I get started, I want to take a moment with you to pause, look out at this crowd of smiling faces, and just take it all in. How incredible is it that we get to share this once-in-a-lifetime moment with so many people we love and cherish? It is absolutely no surprise that you would have such an amazing community of people here supporting you. It is a direct testament to the kind of person you are and the values by which you live your life. Always thinking of others' needs, of how you might brighten their day just a little bit, of what their best intentions might be, and how you can help them achieve a more fulfilled version of themselves. This philosophy of yours was no different when we first met. And this one is hard to admit, but yes, as you love to say, you have in fact made me funnier. If for no other reason than I just steal your jokes and say them louder so I get the credit.
Almost 3 years ago to the day, I was in an Uber, headed to our first date. I hated it when people would say that they loved first dates. The butterflies that everyone would talk about felt like a miniature bull in my gut, alerting me to the reality that, empirically speaking, this date was unlikely to pan out. I prepared myself for what could be a really painful hour of small talk. Weather, travel, favorite restaurant. I remember that walk into our first date so clearly. When you popped out of your bar stool in a prime location at the bar, huge smile on your face, you gave me the warmest hug and you pulled out my seat for me. You were warm and disarming in all the smallest and most meaningful ways. But what I love and admire most about you is that no plan, not even the most perfectly executed or dreadfully foiled, changes who you are. So, even though, empirically speaking, marriage is a huge risk, and I am not wired for risk, I could not be more ready to enter a lifelong partnership with you. I promise to always say yes to an evening walk around the neighborhood or a Saturday morning coffee run. I promise to put our friendship first and to find joy in the mundane tasks done together, as both of our parents have done for 40 years. And I promise to, not today, but someday, get you a dog.
Let's go!
Because even though I really don't want one, we both know I fall a little bit more in love with you every time I see you with a dog.
Friendship isn't a big thing, it's a million little things. The ability to joke around with each other, sometimes even at each other's expense, to be each other's hype man in happy moments, to hold each other accountable when needed, are all things I consider paramount between best friends. And here I am, about to have the opportunity to spend the rest of my life with my best friend.
Girl, you should know that I can't love you better.
Kylee, you're always down to walk behind Alok and join me in looking at Alok and firing off a, whose man's is this? And now I look at you and say, now this is your man's forever. And like Loco, Kylee really cares about the things that matter. She comes from a super tight-knit family, and she's a really devoted friend.
But seriously, Loco, as your two most washed friends, already married with children, we know how important it is to not just be partners with your wife, but also friends. Because there are too many endless car rides not to have someone to make dumb jokes with.
And more importantly, someone that no matter what will always have your back and support through it all.
We are so happy that you found that person, and we know you two are going to have a wonderful life together.
And with that, cheers to both of you.
I'm so glad that Kylee has found such a wonderful person to spend the rest of her life with. You're everything we could have asked for and more for our Kylee girl. And now, if everyone can please raise their glass, Kylee and Alok, may all your ups and downs only be under the covers.
Girl, you should know that I'ma fall asleep and it pop the hose in. If you're getting cold feet, I make the snow sing. I'ma rest in peace and it pop a toe tag. Pull up on it in the Uber, that's how I maneuver. Turn the D into a D plus and I'm a tutor. Turn a B into a D cup, hallelujah.